Joining us right now is the state treasurer of Ohio and a United States Republican Senate candidate, Josh Mandel. He joins us today from Columbus. Josh, good morning to you.
Thanks for having me on.
Well, the turnaround in Ohio has been stunning, and I saw that the President of the United States over Labor Day pretty much claimed credit for your recovery. Do you agree with the president, or do you say the folks in Ohio had more to do with that?
Well, I believe the folks in Ohio had more to do with it. When you go around the state and you ask people that question, you hear a variety of answers, but oftentimes the answer starts with two words: John Kasich. The leadership he's shown, along with our state legislature, in creating a more business-friendly environment in our state has, I believe, been one of the main reasons why over the past year we've had 100,000 new jobs, and over the past couple of years, 123,000 new jobs. And we're doing this despite the headwinds coming from Washington. We're cutting through those headwinds. When you look at Washington, there's so much being thrown our way. Not only the federal government takeover of health care, but also over-regulation of our small businesses, over-taxation of our small businesses, a war on coal, a war on our natural resources. And despite all that, our governor, our state legislature have created an environment for the private sector to create jobs.
Plus, and we put up the number of jobs you've created, the lower unemployment than the national average. Plus, you guys, and this is credit to you as the state treasurer, you've got the highest rating possible for your bonds.
Well, we're proud of what we're doing in the state treasurer's office. While the U.S. credit rating was downgraded for the first time in American history, we've earned the highest rating on our bonds, the highest rating on the investments I manage, a AAA rating from Standard & Poor's. For the first time in almost a decade, we've earned an upgrade in the Ohio Enterprise Bond Fund. Our portfolio is up over $2 billion since the day I took office. We navigated the European sovereign debt crisis, not only without a loss, but actually with a yield on behalf of taxpayers. And we've done all that while cutting our budget voluntarily 2 years in a row. Compare that to Washington, where they have a $16 trillion debt that exceeds our entire American economy. They haven't even passed a budget there in over 3 years and many more years since they've passed a balanced budget. And when I talk to families, they ask the question, why do we have to do this around our kitchen table?
Sure.
The politicians in Washington are ignoring the rules. And then you talk to small businesses who are managing their finances every day, but it's been over 3 years since they've passed a budget in Washington. I mean, there's just a crop of politicians in Washington who are living by a different set of rules.
Well, I'll tell you,